Hi everyone, Summer here with AstariaSen, and so I had a very interesting experience. So I did something that I was kind of terrified of. Um, my word of the year is build, of course. So I'm trying to build on my spirituality, build on who I am, build better, build newer, build my all my stuff up pretty much. And part of building is also breaking down, right? You have to break some things down in order to rebuild it. And so I thought that maybe I should try a fear. And one of my fears is actually automatic writing. I don't know why, but for the longest time, I truly believed that if I automatic wrote, I was opening up myself to being attacked and by, spirits or demons or whatever, just entities I didn't want to be attacked by. I didn't know how to protect myself or anything like that. I don't even know like how that idea came to be. I don't know if it's something I learned in church or if it's something I learned through other people somehow on TV or people I've spoken to or ghost story. I don't know exactly how I came to this conclusion that if I automatically wrote that I would be possessed by a demon or some evil, awful spirit, okay? I don't really know why I felt that way, but it's something that I've always enjoyed writing, and automatic writing has been something that I've been interested in since I was a teenager, but I was too afraid to do it. Only I didn't realize I had already been doing it for years. So yesterday I came across a video. It was a lady, and I'll link it in the description because I don't remember right offhand, but I'll link in the description. It was a lady talking about automatic writing and how to automatic write and how to connect with it and all this other stuff. And I've been watching lots of videos on this, trying to get up enough courage to actually try it. So I watched this lady's video and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it how she's suggesting. And she's got she has one video about talking about automatic writing and another video about talking about the 6 steps. So, I just decided I was going to go ahead and give it an honest try. And I'll admit, I have done automatic writing one other way. Like I watched a previous video about automatic writing, suggesting on a way to do it. I did try it. I didn't feel as connected as I did with this one. I feel more like the other one was an answer, but it wasn't what I was trying to do necessarily with automatic writing. So she suggested, the lady suggested that I try to connect with my higher self, since automatic writing is not something I'm used to or that I do frequently. So, and I'm a beginner at it. So I took all of her advice and I did. I wanted to work with my higher self, but some of the things that really struck me about her video is that she talks about automatic writing as an expansion of consciousness, okay? And that you can use automatic writing in many different ways, but I prefer pen and paper personally. I liked how she put it, but the reality is pen to paper has a better connection. You're focusing that energy that's here with the energy on the page, and you're bringing them together, and that energetic connection between these two objects that you are using to explore something spiritual is higher energy to me, and I like working with energy-based stuff, so there's that. And then the next thing is this idea that you're inviting, your spirit guide or your higher self or, your ancestor to connect with you and communicate. Oftentimes we can feel a connection but may not feel see the communication, or we can see the communication but don't understand the connection. And by adding that you want to connect and communicate, you're intertwining those two ideas, so the ability to do so becomes easier for whatever it is you're trying to connect to. And then she did suggest like tones and music and stuff like that, which I did try. So there was that. So what's going to come next is I'm going to read you what happened with my automatic writing. And the idea was that I was trying to connect with my higher self. And the question that I asked was, I asked my higher self, what can you tell me about my spiritual practice. Okay. And I just did this last night. So I am going to go ahead and read you my little automatic writing, which is like a page kind of. This is not very big, so it's not going to take very long. And I was very, very much surprised when I read it this morning, because I didn't reread it last night. I read it this morning and I was like, oh, wow, not expecting that. And it's weird, like it doesn't really even sound like how I would speak necessarily in general to somebody. So I thought that was really interesting too. All right, let's go ahead and get to this. Everything has led to this moment. You've been called to this place for reasons not yet disclosed. Consider all the places you've been. Look back on your experiences. See who you were, who you are, and watch as you continue to become. Every day is another step in the direction you need. Every small or big decision you've ever made brought you here to this moment in time. You will continue. You might connect with other beings and find yourself involved, but your spiritual path is ever changing, and as your conscious expands, so does your spiritual growth. Continue moving forward. Connect with whatever you want to connect to. You don't have to try. If it is meant to be a part of your spiritual path or growth, it will just become a part of it, even if you don't realize it's happened. Consider that your gift, that it will fall into place. Everything you are meant to do and become will be, and the only thing to do is let it flow through you. Don't get caught up in one way. Consider all the things, beings, spirits, places you can and will connect to. Limiting yourself does not do your path any favors. It will just take you longer to walk around what you think it should be, rather than walking into what it will be, no matter how differently you think it needs to be. You will see in time how far this will take you, but do not fear. It is not an unknown. It is an all ready to begin, an all ready to happen. It has already been. Accepting this will take you much further than you ever considered. Allow it to happen. Allow yourself to become.